this thing on. I'm wearing these fake glasses to make me look more interesting. Is it working? What do you think? Welcome back to Transformation Tuesday. I got a real treat for you today. I'm going to show you 367 Parkview Cres Southeast. That's in Parkland. Maybe the best lot in Parkland. It's on an enormous pie-shaped lot that literally backs onto the ravine on the Fish Creek Park. Almost a third of an acre there. Backs to the southwest, so you overlook the whole park. You watch the sunsets. You can see the mountains. Really special piece of property. That's listed for $1.9999 million, and that is listed by 2% Realty. It's a 1975 house, so this is from my favorite era of houses, and it's got all the cool 1975 design features as you'd expect. It's a two-story split. Really, really cool house. I would not refer to this as a flip. The before pictures I had to go all the way back to 2013, so they're a little grainy and they're not the right aspect ratio for good collages, but I did my best. You're going to see it, and I think you're going to love this house. I know I sure did. Let's get started. So that's your front elevation. I want you to notice that door there, just to the left of the garage. It looks like a big window. That's an 8x5 glass door, European style. And then notice also all the other glass that they did in there, floor to ceiling windows front and back. I love the exterior treatment. They've got a little bit of cedar, a little bit of gray, sort of clay colored, almost stucco cedar soffits, all like European windows with the black frames. Really, really pretty. They had a lot to work with. They started with a cool 1975 split, and I would not estimate this as a flip. This house, judging by the pictures and the times between sales, this is somebody's home that they appear to have renovated for their own enjoyment and did a nice job, and you can see that in the photos. This picture, sorry the before picture isn't very clear because it was a really crappy picture. That was the best I can do, but you got this big sort of tapered curved staircase going upstairs right next to the door. These shots are from a different angle. It looks like they kept those oak spindles, but they painted in black. And I love that door. That's an enormous 8x5 all glass door surrounded by glass. That's going to be a theme you're going to see recurring in this house. Lots and lots of glass. I love what they did with the kitchen. So they took that little galley kitchen. I've seen 100 houses like this, the same split layout. This one's a big one. This one is not quite 3,300 square feet. Might be a Keith-built home. Don't know. Can't confirm. But it would be the right community in the right era to be a Keith-built home. If you don't know about Keith-built homes, Keith was a builder during that era. He built our first golf course community. He built our first lake community, and his houses are coveted now for their great bones and solid construction. 1960s and 70s era houses that are still solid today. But I digress. A little kitchen before a little galley. They stripped that all out, and the side that faced the wall, they took all the kitchen out of there and just turned it all to glass. You can see floor to ceiling windows there. And then they moved the sink to the island and surrounded it with cabinets, really nice gloss white cabinets, all the LED, very bright, and all that glass. I just love all that glass. Next. This is sort of the great room / dining room, and they kept, of course, the wood beams, refinished them in a more subtle stain, and replaced all the windows, of course. So it already had this treatment of, and this would be facing southwest, facing the park and the mountains and the sunset. And the original plan had almost floor to ceiling windows, and they put in these great big European style windows with the anodized black frames. And then just a step down from that is the sunken living room, which had a lot of character. I love the wood panel wall and the wood fireplace. They stripped all that out, but I love what they did with it because they added, you guessed it, lots more glass, more floor-to-ceiling windows. They're not wasting 1 square inch of that view when you buy a piece of property like that. And at $2 million, a lot of dough, but I think pretty reasonable for the location you're getting and the quality of house. But you're paying for that view, and you don't want 1 square inch of wall wasted where you can't enjoy that view. So anywhere you're in this house, you've got lots of glass to take all that in. I love how they did that. I like the fireplace treatment too. They went to, looks like maybe electric, maybe a gas fireplace. Clean things up over there. It's very pretty. I like the wood grain with the white. Has a Scandinavian look to it. Very classy. That'll age well. This is the master bedroom. This is very sexy. So the old master bedroom, again, kind of like that sunken living room. Big character, the big built-ins, all the oak. And they took all that out. They kept some nice built-ins and a little fireplace, kept the coziness of it. But look what they did. Well, I love that. I love that shelf. The I don't know, the sort of the floating shelves or whatever, it has kind of a mid-century vibe to it. But the glass, it's all about that glass, and that appears to be a patio door. It is a patio door, so there's a little Juliet balcony right from your master bedroom. I can just imagine waking up on a Sunday morning and taking a step outside in the summertime with a cool breeze and just watching out over the park and hearing nature sounds and sipping my coffee. I'd buy this house. If I had $2 million, I would certainly buy this house. Master bathroom here. So it already had a pretty swank master bathroom for 1975. This was a luxury home. This has always been a luxury home. But of course they've modernized it, added glass. You can see the cedar soffits from outside the window. I love that look. Next. Basement. The basement's not as impressive. They cleaned it up, added windows, and brightened it up quite a bit. And then my last picture, this is from the outside, so you can see the before picture, you know, your classic 60s, 70s, or I mean more like 70s, two-story split with the wood siding and the shakes and everything. And now they've got this very modern. You can see where the where that cedar highlight is. If you go back to that master bathroom, that's the master bathroom window, right? And you see that big patio door. That's the master bedroom with its own patio. Really love this house, and you can see the chain link fence at the bottom there. The kid on the bike. That picture's from like 2012 or something like that. This will obviously be a lot prettier with all the leaves on the trees, but I love this spot. It's an incredible location, and somebody's going to get a really cool house here. For me, for $2 million, I'd rather have something like that, you know, restored in a location like that than, you know, a brand new house in one of the suburbs. So hope you enjoyed that. The full listing is in my link tree in my bio if you want to flip through those pictures. If you're interested in flipping houses, give me a call. I'm always on the hunt for good projects. And if you have any questions or feedback, leave them in the comments. Thanks.